Hi everybody, welcome to Paper Wishes Vlog. I'm Lene Gehrig, and today I am so excited to bring you from Hunky Dory Crafts these moonstone cutting dies. And they make these adorable little shadow boxes. This is the shadow box frame die set. This is sunny scene and this is garden scene. And let me show you, they make these adorable little shadow boxes. This is all just white on white. We're going to show you some colored ones too. And I just put that on a blank card, and it isn't adorable, and it says enjoy your day, and there's so much dimension on that. It's just a scene that you can peer through with all these layers. So cute. So let me show you a colored one. This is one that Debbie did, and I just think it's adorable. She used all different kinds of colors and textures, and she also put a window in hers with acetate. So I'll show you how the layers go, but let me first explain that she used Country Chic paper pack from hot off the press to make all of the different layers, and then she also used Cut Out the Bike from red ripple holographic paper, and then made black wheels, and then she embellished all the little trees with round red jewel dazzles, and even used some red stickle glitter glue on the rest of the flowers. So cute. And you can see it's all put together in this little layered box. Before I show you how to put that together, let me focus on this first die set. This is the shadow box frame set, and it is what we use to make the outer portion of the shadow box. So you need that these first two dies to make those. But you can also use this set to make cards like this. Here's another shadow box, and this I just used with pastel cardstock, and then little gold tiny words and phrases dazzles on the inside. And as you can see, it's just a really colorful little gradation of color, kind of a rainbow effect. And for that one, I used this outer die. Let's see if I can grab this. Used this one. Come on out. And then I just used a selection of these ovals. Grab the first two here. There we go. All right, so for the first one, this lavender, put this together, lavender paper, and then I just also put a little bit of tape to keep them in position, because you do want to make sure that all of your ovals are centered on the inside portion. So that's how you make this outer cover portion like this. They just wrap around. All right, and then for the next one, this piece is used for all of your little inside pieces. And so you went down to the next size there, and that gave me the blue one, okay? So as you can see, it's a really easy concept, but let's take a look at another box. Oh, I should mention that this is the one that Debbie made, used the Sunny Scene set. As you can see, it's got all these different layers to it. The brick wall is there, and the cute little dog and the bike. Very cute, and it's also got a couple of different greeting options there as well. All right, so for this next one, which is the garden scene, this is the one that I did all on white, but I also want to show you how vibrant it can be when you use it with color. So, gone ahead, done a few of these. This is the outer piece right here. Let me grab this. So this piece is made like this, okay? And then you also take from this set the window piece. There we are. And then you're going to put this right in the center, and that's going to give you that nice window for your front. And then I actually did that same process out of this golden yellow polka dot paper, and this is from Dotted Duos number 3. And so I just made another one out of the Dotted Duos yellow, and then I just cut everything else off but the front and glued that on. So it gave me a nice little front piece. Okay? I should also mention that all of these instructions are on the inside package. If I can get this out without making too much noise. There we go. So Hunky Dory is great about giving you instructions on, oh no, it's the wrong package, everybody. Oh no. There we go. Right in there. So how to put these scenes together is all located right there. And there's a couple of different ways to do it. Hunky Dory likes to show you how to build it from the back to the front. And I'm going to show you today how to build it from the front to the back. So it's just a reverse, and either way is fine. It's just a preference. So let's get back to this one. So we've got our front piece, and then I've got all these little inside pieces here. And I've colored these rather, using my favorite tri-blend alcohol ink pens or markers from Spectrum Noir. And just colored each little piece. For example, I used gray and did a darker piece right here, just a little line here, and then just colored in the rest of my little shovel using the gray. And alcohol inks markers do tend to bleed a little bit, so you want to make sure that you don't go when you sort of stop just short of the next color, so you're not getting a bleed in there. And just experimenting with them a little bit, but so fun to use and such great color. So the first layer is going to be the front, okay? And then you have this cute little picket fence. And with this one, I used the gray marker again. This one is Ice Gray Blend, and I used the light end. Now, if you're not familiar with tri-blend markers, they're markers that have 3 gradations of the same color. It's got a light, a medium, and a dark, all in one pen. Brilliant. Oh, there we go. And what I did along each one of these little picket fences is on the left side, just put a little bit of a gray shadow on each one, and then colored my little house. All right, so these are going to go in this stacking. And then we've got these beautiful flowers, and I took my green marker, which was dull green, and I just went over the bottom portion of the stems and sort of just filled that in with 2 shades of green. And then I took my bright pink marker, and I just did anything that sort of looked like a blossom at the top, because they are sort of, not really completely defined. And then I also took a pink one, or rather a purple one, and this one is Purple Blend, and did the same. And then of course you've got this adorable branch, and I colored that in brown, and little green leaves, and then I used the coral pen to do my little chickadees, little birds, okay? And then for the last layer, I went ahead and used the coral again. I used the light color for a few light blossoms, and then the darkest color for the dark, and just colored those in. And the green, I colored a few of them green just to make them green leaves. And that's going to be the very last piece. Then I used extra sticky tape, put those along each one of my little folds right here. And when I peel this off, okay, so we've got our tape on both sides of the front. Then I like to put it just back from the scored line on the front here. There we go. Now we're going to do the next layer, which I've already got the tape off of. The backing of the. And for the next one, I just like to put it even with the back edge of the last one. That way they're perfectly spaced. All right, and the last piece. All right. All right, so we've got all of our pieces down, and then we've got the tape on the back. I'm going to remove that. Oh, I should mention, the back piece to cover the back is made by taking this piece with the flaps on it, which is what we use to make all of our little individual panels, okay? We're going to take that and we're going to cut the flap off of each side. And then we are going to use some ink and a blender brush to make a background for this. So we're going to try to replicate the sky. We've got our blue Cat Eye Q ink pad. And usually I like to tap off the ink, but because we're going for a sky, I kind of want some blotchiness in it to give it some variation and look a little bit more like clouds. Okay. And we don't need to go all the way down to the bottom because that is going to just be for the top portion. Go a little bit farther. There we go. Okay, so now let's take our tape off backside. Going to put one side of the panel down here. You always want to make sure everything is lined up this way. Oh wow, the minute I said line this up this way, then I wasn't lined up. There we go. Okay, there we are. Now we've got some additional little pieces. You know, I still didn't line that up. It's just not catching on my tape. There we go. All right, so now we're going to take our glue, and I have some little rain boot pieces there. And we've got a little bird, and we're just going to put him fly above. I think I'll go in this way. In our sky. And then I've also got a little cat, colored brown. We're going to sit him on the fence, looking up the birdhouse. And then we have a couple of different options as far as greetings. You could use the word relax. This one also is enjoy your day. And I should mention, when I put enjoy your day, each one of these letters is an individual die, and I put them on crooked, sort of haphazard, like they might be on a little picket fence, because that's a little trick I have. That way you don't have to ensure to line everything up perfectly. So if you intentionally make it crooked, it's charming and whimsical, and you don't have to worry about, oh, I got it crooked. Or we also have, you'll find me in the garden. And I like that one, so what we're going to do is put that right up here, kind of hanging down. In which case we just have to put a couple little dots of glue on the top letter. There you go. So as you can see, we have lots of dimension and lots of color, and very cute. Bring all of these in here so you can get another look at them. Go. So as you can see, we've got fun, and they're very versatile to use. So we have a great money saver on these today. If you are watching us on the vlog page, the money saver is directly below the video. It's underlined. And if you're watching us on YouTube, check for the money saver in the description below the video, and you will also find a link to paperwishes.com where you can find more videos and lots of fun things to make and be creative with. So thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you next time.